Welcome to Max Herb Talk. We're in Anaheim, California at the Natural Products West Convention. Wow, this is a great place to be at. Man, it's full of people. I'm telling you, this place is packed. Sitting here next to me is Viki from Vickis Granola. How you doing today, Viki?
I am fabulous.
That's great, great. We're going to talk to Viki and find out a little more information about her background, how she got started, because Viki is really into cooking, she says. Then we're going to talk about some of the products she offers. So Viki, tell us a little bit about how you got started and what led you to Vickis Granola.
Well, I always wanted to be a chef growing up, but at the time when I went to school, it was definitely not a safe route. So I got an accounting degree, and that's my background is accounting. And one day my daughter 5 years ago asked me to donate something for a school function, and I was going to go to my local bakery and donate for this open house. And she's like, no, make the granola, which I thought was insane. I was like, who's going to be eating granola? It sold out instantly. I went to a local printer, printed out some cute little labels, and donated about 100 bags. It sold out so fast, and I just had such a great following that maybe 6 months later, after donating all this granola, I was like, what a great thing. Let me get into granola. Let me get into the supermarkets, not knowing really what it entailed.
Okay, great. Now I know I looked at some of your packets, and they seem to have all these healthy things in it. They're kosher, they're GMO free, they're
gluten-free.
Is it organic too?
It's not. There are ingredients that are organic, but for the most part, it's not organic.
Okay, so what's some of the other healthy things?
Some of the the whole thing, there's 7 ingredients. It's very simple. It's everything you could pronounce. It's sweetened with organic honey. It's sodium free, which everybody loves. You know, the shelf life is only a year, even though a year is great. You really don't want to keep it much longer than a year, any food product.
Okay.
You know, it's just, the sugar content is very low. It's 4 grams. And the taste is superb. It has a great ratio of nuts to oats. So that's what really sets us apart from most other granola companies.
Now, you mentioned those nuts. I know I tried one when you sent me a little sample. It seemed to have quite a bit of walnuts in it. Talk about that. What's with all the walnuts in the granola?
Well, you know what? People really, a lot of granola companies have predominantly oats. Oats are much cheaper than walnuts, for example. So they throw a walnut here and there, and you're predominantly eating oats. Here, we really bake it in a different way, and you're, getting a nice ratio of walnuts to oats.
Okay, great. Now, of course, those walnuts are going to have a lot of good nutrients in it, and yes. I do tell you, it's not as sweet as some of the other companies that make granola. So having that honey as a sweetener, I think is a lot healthier, and you actually, you can really taste it when you're doing it. So you're not getting that refined sugar really makes havoc on the digestive system. So Vickis Granola, I think, is one of those that's a plus when it comes to the granolas. And what else can you tell us about your product?
Well,
anything new? Any new ones?
Yes. You know what? We're actually introducing a new healthy line, which I prefer not to say what it is right now, at the Fancy Food Show in New York in June. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay.
So, and it's, just an extension of the granola line. It's not a new flavor, but it is an extension of the granola line. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay, yet to come, people. So if you want to contact Viki or get a hold of find out Vickis Granola. She has a website. And
VickisFoods.com.
That website is again?
VickisFoods.com.
Vickis
Vikis Foods.
Okay, VickisFoods.com. 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 All right. Well,
Thank you.
That's all we have today, folks. Is there anything else you'd like to tell our listeners before we close, Vicki?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the show.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to Max Herb Talk.